Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chums channel. Today we have another custom saber video update on what's going on with all the custom sabers in custom Saberland. As I said before, this coming few months will be crazy. There will be a lot of new custom designs will be released or already been released or in the verge of being released. So let's see what we have for this week. We have a big announcement first and foremost from Vader's Vault. They brought out this limited edition Ravager saber. It looks fantastic. It's supposedly to be a limited run. Now, knowingly Vader's Vault and that they have been increasing their production by increasing their staffing, increasing their facility, they basically are allowed themselves to make much more sabers. So I think limited is a little bit subjective. I think there will be several runs of this saber, so if you cannot make it this hilt run, there will be at least one or two more hilt runs of this particular hilt. So I think it's okay. Either way, back to the main topic. This is an amazing looking saber. It comes in 3 different finishes. It comes in the standard Ravager, which is the plain silver finish. It comes in the dark Ravager and Ravager Elite. The pictures that we see here is the Ravager Elite. Let me open the website of the various finishes as well, so I can show it to you guys if you've not seen it yet. So let's go with the first, the cheapest option is the Ravager. This is a pure silver finish. There's no powder coating, nothing on there. It starts at $400 US. It comes with the Sun Crusher LED, so you can choose what color you want, so you don't have to add another $40 as it has to be done in the past, where you had to pay an additional $40, because that's now included in the price. So you get this for $400. You get the hilt, of course, which is a beautiful looking hilt. I love this ripped element near the emitter, really nice. Vented pommel for sound, and overall very good looking. The AV switch is there. It's a 12mm AV switch. And that's it. So basically at $400 you get the Crystal Shard 4.0. It's an okay deal, and it's a beautiful saber, but this saber really comes to life when you start to add the powder coating. And the Dark Ravager and the Ravager Elite are the prime examples for what basically makes a Vader's Vault saber so beautiful in terms of physique outlook, and that is the powder coating offerings they have. They have a massive amount of powder coating options for you, so even if you don't like this particular scheme, they can still create any color scheme at your request. There might be a slight increase of pricing, but they can do it for you and make that saber totally yourselves. Now, what is really cool about this is the rips that you see here are actually mirror finished, mirror polished finish. So very shiny, very beautiful. So it really justifies the price. So this saber costs you $460. So for the black powder coating and the mirror finish edges, you pay an additional $60, which is actually not bad. It's cheaper than a custom powder coat request, which runs around 75 to $100 US. Now, as you can see, this saber comes to life with a powder coating job. It looks so much better than the plain finish. I actually recommend you to only get the plain finish, like I did with my Vader's Vault Raven, just to customize it myself, because I wanted to customize the outlook. But if I don't want to do that and I want to have a powder coating job on it, because I cannot do it with a plain version, because you have to take out the electronics if you want to do powder coating, and that's not what I wanted to do with that specific Revan. But I recommend to go for a powder coated saber, in this case either the Dark Ravager or the Elite. It just looks amazing. I personally, I think I like the Dark Ravager more than the Elite. It's a really tough call, because the Elite also looks fantastic with the gold or copper accents. Again, you can choose the way how this saber gonna look like. So you pick your color of your LED. So let's say cyan or OSPP purple, and then you start to choose the accent colors. So you want candle green, this is all free. This is included in the $525. Now, of course, this is the most expensive one, because this one has the most powder coating elements to it, so that justifies the price differences, because there's a lot of different intricate pieces that needs to be powder coated, and it's quite tedious. Like all these lines have to be powder coated clear and clean without smudges and whatnot, so it's not easy. It's there's quite a bit of intensive labor included. But the Saber itself is the same hilt. It has the exact same electronics. It just, the price difference comes from the fact that you have a very intricate powder coating job. So at $400 you get the plain version. At $525 you get the highest, most expensive powder coated version with the gold accents, the black, and the mirror finished edges and whatnot. So that's a mere $125 more, but your Saber looks so beautiful. And just getting back to the design one more time, and this is my personal preference actually. I just like this one better in terms of how it looks like. But then again, it's my personal preference, right? But I love this whole emitter section with this ripped area. Really beautiful, really beautiful. I might pick up one myself as well. I don't know yet when, but probably the next run. And then we have some more news from Saberforts. The Saber Core version 3 has been released. Oops. And yeah, I'm just very curious about this soundboard. Now, unfortunately, I'm just gonna be open here. I had some conversations in the past with Phil Isherwood, and he promised me to send me a Saber Core 3.0 soundboard to do testing. Unfortunately, Phil Isherwood suddenly changed his mind, and now he suddenly comes with an excuse that it's no longer possible to do that. So I'm quite disappointed by him in the fact that he made a promise to me and then he just bails out. Either way, I will get my hands on this soundboard and do a review for you guys, because despite the owner, I still like Saberforts, and I still like to do reviews on every Saber that I can get my hands on, including Saberforts. So I will keep doing that, no matter the good and the bad things that might happen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do a review on this soundboard. It's an in-house developed soundboard, so I'm quite curious. I heard some bads and I heard some goods already so far, and Shamim had done sound font creations for Saberforts. I'm looking forward to get my hands on it. Let's go over some more information about this Saber Core, and let's see if we can get the price. So now, just this is the main website. If you want to look at the specs yourself, go to saberforce.com, Sabercore 3, and there you find more information. But basically said, it has a lot of different options. The only few things that I missed so far on the Saber Core, and it's not so much about the Saber Core soundboard itself, is just the use of LEDs that Saberforge sticks with, is the Quad Cree, and it does not have flash on clash. So you have this more premium soundboard than you had in the past, but you still don't have flash on clash, which I personally think is a big loss. Seriously, Phil, just go to Tri-Cree by now. You save battery endurance, so the battery will last you longer. You have your flash on clash options. It's the industry standard. It doesn't run as hot as your Quad Cree LEDs, and it's almost equally as bright. Minus the deep red. The deep red Quad Cree is the brightest of the bunch. It's brighter than a Tri-Cree. I stand with that and I stay with that. But beyond that, it's a big miss. It's a big miss for me. I flash on clash is the norm these days on any custom Saber. Like flash on clash, you must have it. Otherwise, it's just a glow stick. Ugh, that's a really lame phrase from Ultra Sabers, I believe. Or not. No, maybe Spectre Labs. Either way, so corny. But it's true. It's just not cool if you don't have Flash on Clash. Flash on Clash really makes a difference. It really makes a big difference. And yeah, especially on premium, on any premium Saber that has a soundboard, Flash on Clash is a must these days. Come on. It's 2000 in end of 2017. This technology is already out there for a decade for custom Sabers. There's no excuse anymore to not have flash on clash. So yeah, the soundboards must be really cool, but still that is visually a letdown. And yes, you have your shimmer and a sort of a flickering, but that is not Flash on Class. Next we have Sabertrio, and these guys have a discount, and it's actually ending today. So if you wanna make sure you participate in the discount and you wanna make a purchase and get a free blade plug, be fast today when you see this video, otherwise you're too late. Really cool. You can check them out on Sabertrio on Facebook. Next news is from Kaizer Sabers. You might already see my personal chat message on the corner just ago. I am going to do a review on a Kaizer Saber, and the reason for that is Kaizer recently did a massive discount on. They still do it, and it ends on the actually it ends tomorrow, midnight PST, and it's for Labor Day in the US, but it's globally, you can globally apply for it. So if you want, you get $100 off of a Darkside empty kit. And guys, these Darkside Sabers are fantastic looking. Like, just look at how beautiful these hills are. They're fantastic. So they're based off the basically they're based off the Dark Saber from the Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars series by the Mandalorian lightsaber, basically. But the difference is the Dark Saber in the cartoon series has squared off corners on the top and bottom, so it's like a square saber. With this one, it's rounded, so it's more like a basically you can compare it with a Darth Alice high-end Slim Coda saber. It's a very comfortable gripping, because it's exactly like an actual samurai sword in terms of dimensions and gripping of the hilt. It has this tsuba, which I love. I love sabers with tsuba. That is something that I discovered after doing many reviews. I need some sort of a tsuba on my sabers. That is just my preferred thing. I just like the grip on the top of it, and it stays firmly on the hilt. That is my personal thing. I don't know why, but it looks amazing. They have these beautiful etching options. Like, for example, this is fantastic. Look like this. This is a sit etch, and it just looks gorgeous. Like, absolutely fantastic. And it was a plug for Jordan Mall. I love you. Just, my god, these guys are amazing. The hilt is amazing. It's well constructed. I was worried about it, so I spent some time on investigating, like, how do these guys construct their lightsabers, and I'm pleasantly surprised on how the tsuba part and the upper parts are integrated into the hilt and fixed in place. Same for the pommel. And the fact that you don't have obvious AV switches. I'm sorry, Vader's fault. I know you stand by it because it's proven and you use it for a long time. Their fill rate is very low, but I prefer the outlook of this. Just a tactile switch to turn the saber on and off, and a tactile switch for auxiliary sound effects. And it's just amazing. It has a kill key cutout on the side, so a recharge port, kill key placement, and I think that's fantastic. It looks beautiful. This also, the pommel design looks beautiful, so I cannot wait to get my hands on one and do a full review for you guys. But yeah, I'm looking really forward to that. Oh, there's Sean. Click Sean away. So I'm really looking forward to that. And if you guys want to get one of yourself, go to their Facebook page, Kaizer Sabers, and get one yourself. I really have to say, up to date, this is the best iteration of the Dark Saber. It's just the best on the market. There's some other companies have a Dark Saber out now. They are beautiful and fantastic as well. But personally, I like this one better as a premium saber option. It runs a little bit on the expensive side if you do a full install with a lot of electronics, but you can expect a Vader's Vault-esque installation quality. So you get a fantastic high quality saber, and I'm really looking forward to get my hands on one and do a full review on it. And in that regards, also for Sabertrio, the company I just mentioned, I'm ordering a saber from them, and I'm gonna do a full review on it, and I'm absolutely looking forward to do that, because the sabers they have is really beautiful, like fantastic beautiful. So I'm really excited. Anyway, moving on. And then we have another news. Now, you guys probably cannot read it, but this is Makoto Tsai, and Makoto Tsai is Makoto Sabers, based from Taiwan, and he did something interesting. He made a really cool post, and I would like to personally thank you, Makoto Tsai. He did a comparison for the new 2017 Hasbro Rey Saber and the Disney version. So let's go to the pictures and then see the saber and the differences that he found. So first of all, let me ask my son to put the sound a little bit softly. Jim, can you put the sound a little bit softly? The people can now hear me. Thank you. Okay. So you can see the picture here. So for example, you have the Disney Rey saber, which is an exclusive saber with a removable blade. You only can get it in a Disney park. So if you want to get it, you have to go now. Scalpers gonna get a lot of them and sell them for ridiculous high prices on eBay. Pretty sure of that. But you can see the pommel areas are already quite different from the Hasbro Rey. Is way better. Of course, it has a more accurate clamp, D-ring. Than the Hasbro version. It also, the Hasbro version from the Rey's lightsaber from Hasbro has a lot of rehashed parts from the Luke/Anakin lightsaber they did in the past, so they didn't update the pommel, and yeah. But you can see the massive difference already, and then we go into some other details. It's a nice saber though. I'm gonna get one myself too for a review for you guys, so don't worry. The glass eye is definitely different. I don't know if I like it. Sticks out a lot. It has this brass ring on it, and I don't know, guys. I don't know why they keep changing the lightsaber so much. The Graflex. This is I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. It's let's get to the part where there are more pictures. So I was a little bit lower. Did you not have other pictures? I cannot find the other pictures at the moment. That's strange. Either way, there's some other difference. So there's also difference in the nails here, the screws. On the Hasbro one or the Disney version, it's much more accurate to the real version. On the Hasbro version, it's just fake, and they're very shallow, and they don't look very good, to be honest. I'm still a little bit, I'm debating. I will get the saber to do the reveal. I just think, will I keep hang on to it? Will it be making part of my all-time collection? I don't think so. By the looks of it, it will be a pass on saber. So I do review and then pass it on, because I see some things that I don't really like about it. And that is about it, guys. So this coming months, as I keep saying, we have tons and tons of custom saber reviews lined up. Most of the videos are already done. The video reviews, unboxing, everything is already running into early March, I believe, for next year, and I will continue to make additional videos. So instead of just let it run into another year or so, what I do is I do an additional video on the weekly basis, or on the bi-weekly basis, on top of the sabers that we already used to have every week or so. So bringing, instead of one custom saber review, 2 custom saber reviews on a weekly basis, because I just don't want to prolong it to a year ahead or 2 years ahead. Oh yeah, and this is another news that I want to share with you guys. Saber Mach, here we go. Saber Mach has a new saber. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oops. Okay, so Saber Mach has a new saber release. It's called the Ergontron, and this is the render of it, and actually we can show the actual saber in a moment. It comes with a leather grip. It's a little bit thicker saber. It has a copper tin neck-ish tin neck section. You see there's 2 different versions of that tin neck. So the S2 and the S1 has a slightly different design in the tin neck, and also the emitter section itself. You see this one has more of an edge, so more, I think, a little bit more convenient for dueling, because you have that like extra ½ inch of blade socket. They look beautiful. Both they look fantastic. They will come with a whole lot of configurations. So you have your let's see, this is a nanobus. Oh no, this is not. These are string-led blades, and they come with a soundboard that basically is also to be found in the custom sabers from the Pach store / Wonderforce sabers. Same soundboard. It's a very affordable string-led blade, very bright, and these prices are of course in Singapore dollars. You need to do the conversion yourself. Sorry guys, a little bit lazy today, but you can see more about that. And they're super bright. There's a video here. All props to Mach store of course, but I just want to show it to you guys. I just want to show you how look how ridiculous bright that is. Here, he turns it on. Wow. And guys, I also have the interview with Saber Mach. So if you're interested in seeing the owner from Saber Mach and has some more background information on them, check out my YouTube channel. There's a full review with these guys, and it's a really amazing saber that they're bringing out. Now for now it's exclusive of course to their local con they have, but they will make it part of the basic line very soon. And that's it. That's all I have for this week. Next week we have another video. We continue making these weekly videos because there's so many custom saber stuff going on, and it's not only the hilts of course, but also a lot of new sound fonts being created, new accessories for lightsabers, saber stands, saber plaques, everything you can imagine. It's now being released onto the market, and I'm really stoked for it, and we're gonna continue making new videos. So let me know in the comments which the saber companies we covered this week you would like to latch onto and get a saber yourself. Is it the Vaders Vault? Is it the Saber Core from Saber Force, Saber Mach, Sabertrio, Kaiser sabers? Let me know in the comments what you are looking for this week, and maybe you did a pre-order for one of these sabers and you actually purchased one. Let me know in the comments, and hopefully see you in the next video next week. Take care and stay scummy. Woohoo! Bye bye!